And also, Israeli Defense Minister Yoav Gallant reportedly during his meeting with Amos Hochstein, he said the only way left to return the Israeli residents to the north to their homes is via military action. Do you have any comment on that? That sounds like things are not going well with diplomacy.
So I'm not going to comment about what took place in a private meeting, certainly one that took place between a White House official, not a State Department official, and a member of the Israeli government. But we have long made clear that we believe a diplomatic solution is the correct way, the only way to bring calm to the north of Israel and allow Israeli citizens to return to their homes. There are tens of thousands of Israelis who have been away from their homes for almost a year now, and certainly an expansion of the current conflict in the north is not something that would get them back to their homes in the near future at all. So we'll continue to push for a diplomatic resolution, and in our conversations with Israeli officials, they have always made clear, as I think you've heard them say publicly on a number of occasions, that they would ultimately prefer a diplomatic resolution.
Can I follow up on this?
Yeah.
What's the current situation now on the northern?
Is it the risk is higher? What's your assessment, the U.S. assessment to that?
So we continue to see strikes back and forth across the border, as you know, because you see them publicly. Both Israel targeting Hezbollah militants and Hezbollah facilities and Hezbollah infrastructure, as well as Hezbollah launching rockets and drones across the border. So that's something that has obviously was taking place before October 7th, but has really continued at an elevated pace since October 7th. And the point we have continued to make to Israel and other parties in the region is that ultimately this is something that needs to be resolved diplomatically. And I think the issues here are well known. It's very tough to achieve a diplomatic resolution to the conflict across the blue line as long as there is ongoing conflict in Gaza. And so that's not the chief reason, but one of the primary reasons why we continue to push to get a ceasefire in Gaza, because of the possibility we believe it would unlock for calm in the north.
Not only Gallant, but also Netanyahu said that today he told the U.S. envoy that Israel will do what's necessary to ensure its security and safely return the northern residents to their homes. In case Israel decides to enter into war with Hezbollah, what would be your position?
So I'm not going to deal with hypotheticals, but certainly we believe that the best way to ensure that Israeli citizens can safely return to their homes in the north is a diplomatic resolution. In the same way we believe a diplomatic resolution is the best way to ensure that the tens of thousands of Lebanese who have been displaced from their homes in southern Lebanon can return home as well.
Are there red lines?
I'm just not going to. I'm not going to speculate at all about how this may unfold, other than to say we continue to push for a diplomatic resolution, and we do fundamentally believe it's in the interests of all the parties. Saeed.
Thank you.